Entering this game, RIT had not scored a goal in 243 minutes. Since then, we've played about 14 minutes of hockey, so that number has actually increased. Back on the ice in the neutral zone as Marchand wins the faceoff, but it's ultimately controlled by Rochester. Now Tigers with a centering feed, but it's just whiffed through the legs of Kylie Aquero. Some nice moves by Sarah Marchand as she moves into the neutral zone on the near end side. Scans for opportunities, now crashing into the net. Where's the puck? Sarah Coe says she has it between her legs, and it looks like she does. Number 30 standing tall for the Tigers.
That's Syracuse again, getting beyond the defense, staying inside what we call the house, right in front of that crease. They get a couple of players right in front, a couple screens, and another chance for a rebound to knock one into the back of the net. This time, Coe comes up big.
Syracuse with another offensive zone face-off win. But Rochester has just been so aggressive off the wings that they win it and get it all the way back into Syracuse territory. Fighting for it just in front of the near-end corner. Ultimately kicked out. It's Campbell Beacom who has it, orbiting behind the net. She sends an absolute rocket off the high glass, but it's intercepted in the neutral zone by the Tigers, but intercepted once again by Syracuse in the neutral zone. Now Clemens jumping on the puck. Quick shot, and smothered by Coe.
Clemens is so fast, Will. Probably one of the fastest players I have seen at this level in a long time. They missed her over the weekend in the Adirondacks. Back now, her speed is going to be pivotal for this contest.
They were talking like she was going to get limited minutes and she was going to be working back up to full game progression, but I'd say by the looks of it, she's already there.
Flying around the ice.
Bellefontaine loses the draw that time to Maloney, her counterpart number 8. Rochester has it, lost again in the neutral zone now. Maya Darcy to Bellefontaine. Puck lost, now into the Rochester area behind the goal. Now Maloney. Skated up here by the Tigers. Brown Scheidel takes it up, now the Orange. On the far end boards, now kicked into the neutral zone, and it's tipped up by Tatum White. She was looking to bounce it around a Rochester defender, but it's into the Syracuse penalty box. No, not a penalty, no delay of game called. There's no glass over there, but it will be a neutral zone faceoff.
The rare penalty box between the benches.
Oh yeah, it's rare that you see those. Usually they're on the opposite end of the ice. This faceoff will be taken right in front of the Syracuse bench on the far side. About 4.5 to go here in the first. Faceoff won by the Orange and dumped into the Rochester zone. Might have been an icing if Rochester didn't get there so quickly, but it's taken up by Bear. Kicked up by Sung, and now fought for in the neutral zone. And it is ultimately Rochester that gets it on the stick of Bear. Now behind the cage. Kicked out now, it's Lexi Sung, the center, who skates it up into her own defensive zone. Now between the blue lines, right in front of the scorer's semicircle, and still nobody can really maintain possession until Madison Primo comes up with it and dumps it over to Rhea Hicks. But Hicks, feeling the need for a change, dumps it into Sarah Coe. Syracuse with a nice forecheck. They keep it in. Centering pass, or more of a centering looper, but again, Sarah Coe, easy save with the paddle and the glove. Another opportunity for URI as they win the offensive zone faceoff. Back to the far end boards, cross ice pass, quick shot. Manusos is there with the butterfly save. He struggles to get back to his crease. It's picked up by Costello at the far side point. Now behind the cage, it's Godfrey. Taking it around in Gretzky's office. Centering pass into the low slot, nobody home, but it's picked up at the point. Costello again. Now back behind the goal line, I should say, and picked up by Ronan Judge. Another pass to the point. Costello options back behind the cage. Scrum in front of the cage as there's no fewer than 4 players there at any given moment. Shot from the left side circle, deflected wide. Syracuse fighting for it on the near side half boards. URI is the one to corral it. Fagan to Ferraro. Back to the point. Fakes the wrister. Now a down low pass. Not sure if a shot ever got on Cage. Diving opportunity on the forecheck. Back to the goal line. Cross ice. Wrist shot. Great save by Manusos. Mike Costello was wide open with a cross ice feed. Took his time on releasing the shot, and Manusos was too quick across the ice.
Yeah, the senior defenseman took way too long to get set, and it's absurd to say way too long because that was a bang-bang play. But Rhode Island, time after time after time, they're set up with an open net if they can just notch the one-timer.
Syracuse wins this draw, but it's stick down by URI. Forecheck to forecheck, Syracuse and URI have been doing it like nobody else this game. Slap shot from the point, and that one is well wide and into the protective netting behind Nicholas Manusos.
And in net, the Lincoln, Rhode Island native, Manusos, he's got good lateral quickness, which is really stifling Rhode Island. But the problem for him is that over and over again, he's getting stuck on his side of the net. So he can get over there fast, and he's got good maneuverability, but then his own players get in his way.
Luke Judge wins it. It's back to the point. And it's chopped down in the low slot by Syracuse. Now with 3-on-2 brewing, make it a 3-on-3 as reinforcements arrive for Syracuse. Hutchinson's shot on Cage is gloved down by Briggs. And the penalty is expired as Jack Wren exits the box. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Syracuse will have an offensive zone draw.
Kennedy, an odd setup. The penalty box is right next to the benches. What do you make of that, Will?
Yeah, I think that's how my high school was set up. So it's something that you usually don't see in the NHL. Usually they're on the opposite side of the sheet, but not too uncommon for rinks like these. Another shot quickly on Cage, and that one's well wide by Brock Alvers.
Not too uncommon for players from the ACHA to make their way up to the bigs. Daniel Walcott of the Syracuse Crunch up there.
Yeah, 2-on-1 chance here for Syracuse. Backhander rolls into the cage. Jack Alicia, 1 goal yesterday, make it a goal today. 2-1 Syracuse. And now looking to continue that stride here inside the third quarter. Underway as St. Bonaventure will get things going and start the attack moving right to left, wearing those brown uniforms with the white shorts and the chrome helmets.
Yeah, the Bonnies start man up after the Max Rosa cross check to end the first half. A good opportunity to start things off.
They had 30 seconds to start the frame. They've only got about 10 seconds on the advantage. Here's Wesley diving in, over the shoulder shot from Rosa. Misses everything. St. Bonaventure will get the ball back, but they've got 5 seconds left on the shot clock and the man advantage. Whistle sounds, they've got to work fast here. Paterno finds Wesley, shot clock expires, and Syracuse is gifted free possession.
1 for 4 on the man up today are the Bonnies. A good job by the man down defense for SU, and just missed opportunities for St. Bonaventure on those plays.
Now Syracuse, headlined by this star-studded offensive / midfield core, will have their first possession of the third quarter. Colkhurst finds Leo. Leo dancing in towards goal line extended, goes behind the cage to the freshman Joey Spallina. Spallina trying to find an opening. He's being defended well by the Bonaventure defense. A stick check, ball's loose. And the visitors will have possession after a thunderous hit by Zach Belter. He's contained Joey Spallina all night, and he has not missed a beat after halftime.
Well, not many defenders can say they've done that all season. Joey Spallina is such a good offensive player. You can really only say Brett Makar of Maryland has slowed him down, but today, Belter has done a great job being physical, not giving him an inch on that crease to shoot.
And that is where Spallina does so much of his damage, coming around from X, getting to the cage, and just firing it low in one of those corners. Belter has not allowed him to do that. Blumberg's with the ball. Now goes to the far side of the field with it. Vibrance. Wesley. The graduate student, leading point scorer for St. Bonaventure this year, he hands off. Now Rosa, all alone, hacked away by Syracuse, ball's loose, Syracuse picks it up.
That great check by Alexo, now looking to go in transition, somehow holding on to this ball through a multitude of defenders.
We saw it against Hofstra. I thought he was going to pull up and try to shoot that. Here's Brandon Aviles. Moving in towards Cage. Underhanded pass to Alexo.
Smart play by him to give that one up. Didn't have any look at the cage.
Now the Syracuse offense going to settle things down, get their footing as Griffin Cook, Jackson Burtwhistle, and Roa take the field.
You know, we talked about how Joey Spleen has been a little slow on offense today, hasn't scored yet. And it's a great job by Randy Mearns to put the right defender on him in Zach Belter, standing at 6'5", 225.
Cook is chopped down, and here come the Bunnies on a fast break attempt. Leading the way is Brady Vibrance. And he gets the ball over to his attacking core. Jake Rosa with the ball now. He's got Sean Wesley behind the cage. Now up the field for Jake Emick. Emick making his first start of the season. Anthony Simino. Simino, 2022 MAAC All-Rookie Team, had 15 points in 15 games. Rosa moving in towards Cage, goes to X. Simino, Pepper, unloads one, and Mark comes up with the save. Now Syracuse with a fast break attempt of their own. Cole Kirst. Rosa, shot and a goal. After taking a knee to start this half, Max Rosa finds Twine and makes it 9-3 Syracuse.
Lauren Woodford entering, and will try to have Syracuse grab hold of this set. Back set here to Bizzario. What a dig. Burt, bump set. Luckmanchuk off one leg, sends it in. Big swing from the left side. Luckmanchuk again. Pancake.
I jinxed it, Will.
A swing by Bizzario, and it's too strong. Syracuse gets the point.
Excellent stuff from Rachel Fairbanks. Syracuse not phased.
Well, it might be late here in Central New York, but the pancakes are always on the menu.
24-hour diner breakfast included.
Here's Woodford again. Bit of a stumbling approach by Dalton. She can't make a full swing on it. Similar thing for Luckmanchuk, but just too many hands on the ball and some confusion by Pittsburgh.
Dalton was coming over late to fill in behind, and I think her call got Nwokolo somewhat thrown off when trying to make a defensive play.
You got three bodies in the area trying to make a play on the volleyball. It almost never goes well. You'd rather have just one player there.
And Dalton was coming in late for that 1 foot fill-in to beat the second line of defense.
And Woodford's service error makes it 14-13 Pittsburgh and gives the ball back to Bizzario.
That's her second.
Bizzario already with the service ace today. One-handed set. Bree Walp with the off-speeder. How'd she get that over?
A slider.
Luckmanchuk contained. Another center dump. It's kept up by another pancake. Luckmanchuk must be getting tired now. Another opportunity for Pittsburgh. Dalton ends the rally with a huge swing from the left side. And it's non-stop action here.